Okay, welcome guys. It's time for the last game in the Tenstar Games Pack, which is consulting the thing of all things, the Silica Tenstar Games Pack list from my copy of Amiga Format issue 3, and the very last game, game number 10, is Wizball. There we go. Right, that's what we're going to play today. Wizball. Oh, my thoughts on Wizball. It's going to be similar to my thoughts on Pteropod and my thoughts on Thundercats, I think, if I'm honest. But let's get into it. And it's just the 30th of April for me in terms of... no, sorry, it's the 30th of March I'm recording this. But I believe, according to my schedule, this will be released to you guys in August. So, there won't be long to go. But there are still a few more things, because this will be the last one that goes into obviously the Tenstar Games list. So if you're watching it via that playlist, that's just the Tenstar Games Pack. But I've also got my Back to Amiga playlist that will continue, because that will go into the Batman pack next, and other things that I got with that pack as well. And so I'll also create a separate playlist for the Batman pack for people that are just interested in what came with the Batman pack. I'll do that because interesting. I mean, those of you that have delved into Amiga history will know that obviously the Batman pack, it was only a UK thing. It didn't actually come out anywhere else. So yeah, really good. And I think mainly thanks to Dan Wood for putting me onto that with the videos that he did. He did them years ago, but I only caught up with them last year really, when I binge watched everything there was to know. I think it started with Nostalgia Nerd for me. Watched his history of Amiga. Let's pause for the music. This is definitely one where the music just, you know, kicks you right in the nostalgias. And I would have put this on, you know, and just again another game where if you were bored, you had nothing else to do on a lazy weekend when you're trying to put off homework, you just fire up a game like this and just listen to the tunes. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now look, Wizball is one of these games. Let me press fire. We're going to go into... You can have teams. Oh, that's right, you can have... And then there's two balls bouncing around, that's right. Okay. This is one of those games, going by that load screen and the fact that it changed from black and white to colour, and I remember reading in the thing, there's something about bringing colour back to the land or something. This is one of those games where really we played it and we got nowhere. We literally got nowhere. I mean, you sort of have a bit of a toy around, get this ball spinning. Obviously, the faster it's spinning, the further it goes. Can't go any further that way. So we need to get the spin on. It's just, I mean, it's clever, but it's so frustrating. Oh, here we go. No. I'm putting max spin on here. Right, let's try going the other way. There we go. And you can go down those things, I think. Maybe not that one. You end up back there. No, don't make me go back there. And seriously, I don't know why I've got eternal drive noise, by the way, so I do apologise for that. Okay. Oh, I've gone down a hole. And it's not like in Super Mario where that's something... That's right, you can shoot. And I've gone down another hole. Why? Why have I gone down these holes? I don't know. Oh, you can do some kind of shield thing and you can get up. Oh, see that? Well, is that the end of the level? I don't think I've ever got to something blocking me the other way. And look, what you're seeing from me here today is exactly the same thing as we did back in the day. Again, this is a game I would have loaded up over and over again and gone back to try and give it some bit of parallax going on there. Do you see that? Trying to get my head around it. Okay, I clearly meant to shoot these things. Right, I've grabbed that. I don't know what that did. What happens if I go up through that? Can I go up through that? No. So that answers the question. Nothing happens. Okay, we're back here. Oh, is he the same here? I don't know. I have no idea where I am. Oh, keep it spinning. And look, anybody else has played this, I'm sure has played it very similar to how we did, where you just end up getting frustrated and just going full tilt and going, I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just going to peg it all the way along here. Oh, look at this. Oh. Let's see if we can actually do something useful. Oh, look at this. There we go. I do like shooting things. Well, what does that do? I have no idea. Do I press space or something? Oh, space pauses maybe? Space seems to pause. What other controls might it be? Nobody knows. What would it be? Fire? Pressing all the obvious keys. Everything on the keypad seemed to do something. I'm not sure it was a good thing. Numbers? No. F keys do F4. Let's do the... Did you ever do that and try and find a cheat where you just sort of mash the keyboard? That pauses. I don't know. In all honesty, I actually don't know how I activate that, so... Oh, the drive noise. Why do I have drive noise? Let me just quickly, I'm just going to pause it and I'm just going to out-tab. Right, okay. And back into there. Oh, sorry about that. Nothing I can do. This game has auto fire at least. But look, again, a game I remember my brother trying as well. I remember a friend coming around and saying, "Oh, this is meant to be quite good. Let's give it a go." And me going, "Really? No, it's not. But sure." What does that do? No. We're gonna figure it out. Obviously, yes, I've got a million buttons on the Xbox controller, but for anybody that doesn't know Amiga stuff, there was only ever one fire button until you got into some of the later models. So it was, you know, there was no multiple fire buttons. You had up, down, left, right, fire. That's what you had on the Amiga. And so anything else must have been a keyboard command. I'm trying holding down, that does nothing. Well, nothing's selected now anyway. That was close. It's a painful game. It really is a painful game. I'm going to give it one more go, because seriously, I never enjoyed it, I have to confess. Sorry, Ocean. Because obviously one of the next games on the list, when we get into doing the Batman pack, well, what did you have? You had Batman, that was by Ocean, and that was brilliant. Keep in mind, Tenstar Games Pack. Okay, so I did say last time I'd sort of summarise the game, the Tenstar Games Pack. So I'll do that when I die this time, which won't take long. I mean, you know, when I completely fail. Which it really isn't going to be long at all. So don't think I'm going to be stretching things out. Game over, player one. Alright, let's have the music playing in the background, which I will bring down a little bit. And let's have a bit of a chat about the Tenstar Games Pack. I'm going to take these out because the music is blaring in my ears. But hopefully it should be a palatable level for you guys. Let's just go through what we've played through over these last 10 games. So, I mean, Amiga, so that's a nice arcadey, game, bat and ball game, so everybody can enjoy that. Chess, as I said when we covered chess, a great game. It's great to have a chess game whenever you get hold of a computer. So, I mean, that's a no-brainer really, and I was a no-brainer when I tried to play it the other day, or the other month for you. Barbarian, just awesome beat 'em up. I mean, you can't go wrong. Now, look, some of these games are ports from the Commodore 64, I believe, and sort of improved slightly or whatever, as what I've sort of read, retrospectively. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Barbarian was one of those games. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think Barbarian turned out wonderfully. Maybe the Amiga is capable of more, but who cares? It's a beautiful game to play. And even when I was playing it the other day, and I'm sure you would have seen, if you haven't watched that video, go back. I won't give you any spoilers. But when it started to work for me, let's put it that way, that's not giving too much away, just the smile comes back, the joy, the elation comes back. And even today, that's a game I'll play through again. And I've been thinking about this because there's other games I want to review in writing. I'm starting to do some writing for pczone.co.uk, and I think I want to sort of cover some old games for that, and maybe I'll do some videos on them as well. Some Amiga games, but also some will be PC games, obviously, of the older stuff, and also Xbox games, Xbox 360 and stuff like that, they've received bad reviews, they've received bad press, but if you bother to play through them, I think if you find yourself thinking, I'm going to play through that again, then maybe there's something that game has that was missed by the masses, if that makes sense. So I think, Barbarian is great. Buggy Boy, now I think that was actually received quite well by the masses. I have to be careful what I say here. Well, actually, I don't have to be careful because I'm not sponsored by anybody. I never will be. Buggy Boy, was that an Oceans one? That was another Oceans game, wasn't it? I think. I'm pretty sure that's Oceans as well. I think, and Wizball was meant to be well received as well. Now, this is just my opinion, but I think some games that were well received possibly had very good marketing. That's all I'm saying on that. And you know what it's like back in the day. You sort of knew the magazines you could trust and knew the magazines that maybe were a bit questionable and whatever. I think, and it still goes on today, there's a lot of hype that comes into games, so that's all I'm going to say. Buggy Boy, I mean, the arcade was probably great fun. The Amiga version, look, it was a port of the arcade game, whatever. Akari Warriors, so you've got a beat 'em up, you've got a chess game, you've got a bat and ball game, you've got a chess game, you've got a beat 'em up, you've got a driving game in Buggy Boy, you've got a two-player, really cooperative, up-scrolling shoot 'em up in Akari Warriors with tanks and everything. That's a brilliant fun game. And then you've got a high-speed single-player space shoot 'em up in Insanity Fight, where you even get to shoot at Milky Bars and stuff. It's brilliant. So that's really good. And then you've got the game that for me I think is the one that has the most longevity, other than chess, obviously. Mercenary. Seriously, if you're into Amiga and you didn't play through it back in the day, give it the time. What a wonderful. You kind of think, when you first get into it, you think it's a poor flight sim. It's not even meant to be a flight sim. It is an adventure game. It's a first-person adventure, sort of escape room game, if you like, except the room is an entire planet, an entire city on a planet anyway. That's what you get to explore. Brilliant fun. Pteropods, I don't know what to make of pteropods, in all honesty. I don't think I've smoked the right kind of stuff to understand pteropods. Thundercats, it's a platformer, so you end up with a platformer as well. Not a fan of Thundercats. Was that another Ocean? No, that's by Elite. Oh, sorry, Buggy Boy's by Elite. And then this, Wizball, which again, I think you have to be on something fairly magic to actually understand what the heck's going on and get anywhere. So that's the Tenstar Games Pack. From here, we will do everything that came with the Batman pack. And when I say everything, I mean everything. All right, thanks for watching these ones. Cheers.